Howdy, everybody. I'm so phlegmy today. Anybody else very phlegmy today? I don't know if it's the weather changing and going back and forth between cold and wet and warm. I think that's what's going on. Either way, welcome back to the Doesn't Have to Make Sense channel. I am Shoki, and frankly, I haven't found a whole lot to actually look at the moment. I've been scrolling. There's like a bunch of new stuff, but because everybody's switching to Christmas mode, and we're not doing Christmas yet here, we don't do Christmas until December 1st at bare minimum. That's how we do things, and that's how we're going to continue to do things. So, either way, if you guys want to request anything that's not Christmas related, by all means do that. I was thinking about perhaps at the end of the stream changing things up a little bit, and which actually won't be very long. I only have a handful of songs pulled up. Basically just reacting to just random shorts, because I looked at it for about 2 minutes earlier and I was like, what is this crap? So might just do that for funsies. We'll see. All right, let's see here. Who all is here hanging out? We got Trisha, we got me, we got Denise, Christine, waiting on groceries. Tara. Hi, Tara. What's up? Any other new names? John T. Minus Stalker. There we go. Delivery is my sister. Laura Dose. What's going on? Hope everybody had a fulfilling Thanksgiving. Cold and windy there with possibly snow on Monday. That's crap. Yeah, some very purplish pink tonight. I didn't feel like turning on all my overhead lights. I wanted to be in my feelings. I just wanted to be like this. Very moody. Yeah, I could have possibly streamed last night. I just really wasn't feeling it. Plus, just we watched a movie that ran a little bit late. It's called The Roses. We watched it on Disney. It's a dark comedy, kind of funny, starring Benedict Cumberbatch and Olivia Colman. So pretty funny. Taxi into town is $55, but an ambulance is $45. Yeah, that makes sense. Just call for an ambulance when you need to go to the grocery store. Oh, that's good, guys. Yeah, just drop me off here. It's fine. All right. So either way, that was a long week. Thanksgiving was a thing. Wednesday before Thanksgiving kind of sucked. I think I mentioned it a bit on the Patreon for the couple people who made it to the Patreon call, where we did a lot of ranting. There was a lot of ranting, and then there was then we looked into Resoul and checked out some of their stuff. So if you're interested in that, it'll be up eventually on the Patreon if you missed it. So I'll put that up in podcast form later for everybody to enjoy. Okie dokie. I realize now that without the dark box right here, it's actually kind of hard to do the thing. What's your low going to be? What's your rock bottom? I mean, I enjoyed the nice cold weather we had the other day. That was great. Thanksgiving was nice and cool all day. I smoked a bacon rack pork loin. The only thing that kind of sucked about it is because I'm trying to prevent, fires. I put it over a pan, which meant the bottom of the bacon didn't cook as evenly as the rest of it. So there's that. So if everybody gets violently ill in the next couple days, we'll know why. So there we go. Also, it's not Thanksgiving without, family yelling at each other and all kinds of other nonsense and eating way too much and, all that. So hopefully you guys did that. And by the way, didn't eat wait. Huh. I was about to say I didn't eat any pumpkin pie on Thanksgiving. I was wrong. I ate the last of the pumpkin pie Thanksgiving morning for breakfast. So I did do that. But I had no cheesecake and I had no pecan pie. My mom made banana bread, which is the thing that happened. So either way, they're an oddball couple. One is a chef and the other's an architect, and Basically, they get into a rut in life, and then one really tragic thing happens. Tragic and funny, of course, because it's a dark comedy. And then things turn around, and then it basically becomes. Honestly, it comes a little bit too real. But it was a good movie. It was a pretty good movie. You made cannoli pie this year. How do you make a cannoli pie? Oh, you're 37. Wow. By the way, guys, if you got any like compilations or something for me to react to, not just music videos, if there's like TikTok compilations, whatever that might be, I'm trying to find other things to react to, not just music, obviously. Comedy's fun. I forgot I don't have a Saturday stream show thing up here. But or you want to minimize politics, but something along those lines, social stuff, social commentary things. If you have any of those things that you would like to send to me to look at, by all means, do that. Things that can be a discussion, not just, oh, look, pretty music video. That kind of stuff. Highlights of the snowstorm game between, what? MN and whatever. She did not cook his dog, no. But I do remember that movie. I know it's a little bit different. They did do some I'm not going to get too deep into it for spoiler's sake. I mean, it's a perfectly good movie. The fact that we watched it as a couple as we had been arguing all day was actually pretty funny. It's just like, oh, look, nice moment between two people who are having problems, and then it just takes a horribly dark twist. We're like, what the fuck is going on? So, either way, pretty cool. Pretty cool movie. Very, very, very funny and very, very real. And then, like, I was seeing people I know in this movie. I'm like, oh, this is too close to home, I think. And I don't mean literally. I mean, like, I know these people. You know what I mean? A flannel shirt? What? I, too, put on a flannel shirt on Thanksgiving. And then I took it off to continue to prep food and then eat. And then I put it back on when we left the house. So, got dressed nice for actually no reason. It was kind of funny. War of the Roses. I guess it's similar to War of the Roses, I guess. 66, you'd be sweating. That's funny. That is very funny. I guess I do have to watch Matt Mitchell ranking rappers' potato chips. Some of those, I forget what they call them. Something rap snacks, I think is what they're called. I've had some of those rap snacks. Some of those are pretty solid flavors, not gonna lie. Pretty solid flavors. All right, for right now, all I have pulled up, unless you guys give me other stuff to watch or we just go watch random shorts. I've got new from Dave Moffat. How do I live? Not where do I live. It's funny. Where is he with this giant volcano in the background? It's ridiculous. I don't know. We'll find out. All right. New-ish Sons of Legion that apparently I just completely missed from a few months ago. Brand new day. And from the Bass Gang, now that I've actually watched K-Pop Demon Hunters, I can watch this. So it's Your Idol from the Saja Boys. It'd be very interesting to hear a bass cover of that because the Saja Boys didn't sound like that. Although they are missing one. They need 5 for the Saja Boys. They only have 4. What? I missed something. Okay. Also, Matthias Fritschy, working with Corvix to do a cover of Stranger Things Final Countdown. I don't know. I watched the first chunk of Stranger Things Season 5. I assume there won't be any spoilers in this. I assume it's just going to be more along the lines of the theme song. And then new from Catherine Pretty, which I forgot. She was just in the suggestions, so I was like, oh, yeah, kind of forgot. We haven't checked anything on her in a minute, but it's called Frightening Machines. So that should be interesting. Somebody we haven't heard from in a minute. And then wrapping up over here with Professor Nick Harrison alive from Soul Jam, Pearl Jam alive. So want to check it out because I haven't looked at any of his stuff in a minute. But once again, guys, if you have anything you want me to go take a look at, or whether it's cringy or funny or something needs to be discussed, shoot me a link. You guys know how to get a hold of me, or mention it in the chat, and one of the blue wrenches will take care of it. Okay. Oh, I need to make sure I hit all the right buttons. Because one thing I want to do, other than just watch pretty music happen, I would like to actually have like more meaningful discussions and, you know, talk about stuff and opinion-based things more than just music videos all the time. Because first of all, copyright's a bitch, and it is. By the way, I think I forget if we talked about it on Wednesday. Because December is kind of a wonky month with the fact that we've got holidays right in the middle of the week. Some of the Patreon stuff might be changed up a little bit, but we will be doing a double trivia night at some point. So this coming Wednesday, if you see this, obviously we'll be doing trivia night on Wednesday night, and then, well, we would normally do the last Wednesday of the month if we have 5-week month, but that's New Year's Eve, so we won't be doing that, so we'll figure it out. Thanksgiving BMO short. I don't have anything pulled up. Hold on. I don't know what BMO is. Should not always abbreviate things because I don't know what that is. Plus, I didn't have Messenger pulled up. Close, thank you. Any day now. Sorry, I'm yawning already. There it is. I don't know what that is. All right, we'll pull it up in a minute. If I open it now, it'll just be running. I don't want to do that. Yeah, well, that was a long time ago. I mean, we can react to reactors reacting to something else. Gets a little meta after a while, though. All right. Either way, let's check out David. David Moffat. That's fucking weird. Yeah. Yeah. Well, climate change and all that. Plus, the poles are shifting, which is going to cause a lot of weird weather stuff. I don't know what that is. Okay. Oh, by the way, this is a cover of How Do I Live, but I guess he's going with the Trisha Yearwood version. And I think he said Leanne Rimes. I thought I saw, yeah, and Leanne Rimes. Thank you. By the way, in the chat right now, if you heard both versions of this song, do you prefer the Trisha version or the Leanne Rimes version? Let me know.
How do I get through one night without you? If I had to live without you, what kind of life would that be? Oh, I need you in my arms, need you to hold. You're my world, my heart, my soul. And if you ever leave, baby, you would take away everything good in my life. And tell me now, how do I live without you?
Something felt wonky there. Hold on.
And taking good in my life. And tell me now, how do I live without you? I want to know, how do I breathe without you? If you ever go on, how do I ever how do I live without you?
See, the other thing is that one version of the song was just commercial. The other version of the song was a movie theme song, effectively. So, I don't know. I think that literally made it bigger.
There'd be no sun in my sky. There would be no love in my life. There'd be no world left for me and I. Baby, I don't know what I would do. I'd be lost if I lost you. Will you ever leave? Baby, you would take away everything real in my life. And tell me now, how do I live without you?
I would also like to point out, Dave, thank you for not doing 50 frames per second like you are one to do.
I want to know, how do I breathe without you? If you ever go, how do I ever survive? How do I, oh, how do I live?
Ooh, nice little rock guitar coming in. Nice. Like that. So he's in Indonesia, but I don't know what that mountain is. Also, is that? That's got to be like a boulder or something. He's not out there with like some freaking animals, right? Also, if you told me that was Africa, I'd believe it, right?
If you ever leave, baby, you would take away everything. Need you with me.
Denise is literally the only person who doesn't have the ability to hit the like button. There's no one else. It's only Denise.
Baby, don't you know that you're everything good in my life? And tell me now, how do I live without you? I want to know, how do I breathe without you? If you ever go, how do I ever survive?
That doesn't make sense.
How do I, oh, how do I live?
I've got 7 and 7 right now. We had 10 viewers a minute ago. Now we only have 7.
How do I live without you? How do I live? I can't live without you.
Very good, Dave. Okay, let's go see what the poll says. And wow. 50-50. And I voted too, so I can't be a tiebreaker. If there was anybody who didn't vote and you have a specific choice there. Yeah. It makes no sense that your like button views don't work. That it doesn't make sense. I don't think I can watch. I don't think I can do it, but in your own time. Just go find both versions of the song and listen to it. Personally speaking, I prefer the Leanne Rimes version, but I think it's also because it got lesser play. Like the Trisha Yearwood version was top 40 across the board. It wasn't just on country. I think the Leanne Rimes version was purely on the country stations. And I think Leanne's came out before the movie, and then Trisha's version just completely overshadowed it. So, but personally, I like the Leanne Rimes version. I think her voice fitted a little bit better. But You know, it's just one of those things. It's one of those weird moments in history where two people did the same song for two different commercial reasons. I don't even know exactly the reasoning behind that. I assume that whichever one of them wrote the song, the rights were up for it. I don't know how that worked. So, don't know. I don't know the history of how that happened. But the Trisha version was definitely overplayed. Could hear it everywhere. Like it was like that song and uh Celine Dion from Titanic. My Heart Will Go On. Like those two songs were massive. It wasn't both 96, was it? Well, now I want to know. Now I must do a Google. Hold on. When did Con Air come out? 97. Ah, that would be it. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say both of those songs were ridiculous. Oh, that's 97. Okay, yeah, okay. I had 96 in my head. No, yeah. So, yeah, that makes sense that those were like the two big movie songs of the year. I mean, Con Air is nowhere near as big as Titanic, but musically, it makes sense that those songs basically just ripped the charts for, well, years. Let's be honest here. Why did that think 96? That's weird. Okay. But yeah, 97. 97. Also, once again, music that was on multiple ends of charts. You're going for Leanne? Okay. Can you leave requests for either version in this live stream? I mean, we could try. I'm obviously big mainstream people we always worry about. And I would be concerned that the Trisha Yearwood version would be hit by the movie copyrights. Audio only, not music video. We could probably manage better because the music video contains movie footage. Need a mashup of it. Okay. Sorry, my neck is just. Now, the funny part is, but in my head now, being that it's damn near 20 years later, I don't remember. 30 years later. Wow. I don't remember why or the specific differences between the two songs, but I know there were some, especially I think it's like by the after the second chorus, I think there was a difference, but I don't remember. I mean, how about this? At the end of the stream, we'll do them as a quick verses or a quick listen through. That way, if it does get shut down, I could just cut it off, right? You know, that way we don't ruin the rest of the stream. How about we do that? Okay. So we got Sons of Legion. Brand new day. Don't know how we missed this. You want to find me links for that, Denise?
You got me feeling lately like a new world has begun. There's a fire so deep in my soul, it's rising with the sun. I'm taking the future and I'm leaving the past. There's a sign on the road less traveled that's saying don't look back. I feel the wind in my lungs, the freedom on my tongue. My visions are becoming clear. Some people call it luck, I call it waking up. I'm only going up from here.
Does it? Yeah, it's weird. It sounds like he's singing from like right here. Like this, it feels like he's singing from underneath the front of his tongue. Does that make sense? At all?
It's a brand new day. A brand new day. It's a brand new day. A brand new day. Nothing but the horizon is standing in my way. Some people like to dream of tomorrow, but I'ma give it all today. Feel the wind in my lungs, the freedom on my tongue. My visions are becoming clear. Some people call it luck, I call it waking up. I'm only going up from here. It's a brand new day. A brand new day. It's a brand new day. A brand new day. All this time that we've been fighting for the truth. No, don't you worry, child, now.
I think you sent the same one twice there by accident. I got it twice.
That's what we were born to do. So hold on. It's a brand new day. A brand new day. A brand new day. It's a brand new day. A brand new day.
Huh. That's interesting. The two songs are actually a different length. Interesting. Okay, got that one. Yeah, that happens. There's always some weird stuff. Oh, did I? Nope, it's Christmas. Can't do it. Okay, sorry. Look, there's some Christmas songs currently that I'm like kind of lining up. So like also like next week once we're finally into Christmas season that I allow, I'm gonna need suggestions from like current stuff that's coming out that I might have like missed. Like so I don't have to scroll back like 3 weeks when people started dropping Christmas music. So I'll catch up on current things, and then I'm gonna be like making a small playlist of stuff to get after. Okay. So let me go grab this. Can I open that without it just instantly going stupid? Okay, hold on. Okay, what the heck is this? That was a weird rhythm. Boop, 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 boop. That's literally how the notifications just went from my phone. That was funny. What is this? That's funny. Is that a bird rocking out to the song? That's funny. All right.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Ugh, shut up.
Excuse me?
We all know I'm the holiday everyone really loves.
You're not a real holiday.
But I am.
Jesus.
Exactly.
Why can't I just have my day?
Try having 8 with jolly jingle nuts around.
Am I up yet? Also not a holiday.
Greed never takes a holiday.
Can you all just please give me a few hours just to sit, eat, and be thankful?
For Christmas?
No, for family, friends.
Stay in your lane.
I'm just here so we can take a day and appreciate what we have.
And I'm here so we can throw all that out and get something new.
For Christmas.
Or Hanukkah.
Man, I don't care. Just give me your money.
Done.
Done.
I hate the f***ing holidays.
Happy Thanksgiving!
I agree with you, BMO the Prince. I agree with you. The holidays are also stupid. Yeah, right. Turkey head. Although that means you got a BMO stuck in your butt as a turkey. That's not great. Yeah, Black Friday annoys me, and the fact that we now have Black Friday season. I hate it. I hate consumerism like this. By the way, guys, most of the time when you're buying stuff on Black Friday, it's not really discounted. or if it is discounted, it's like old ass models that they really need to clear out of warehouses. The other thing is what they do is they actually increase the price by like 15 or 20% and then drop it by that exact amount or just a hair over that. So realistically, you're only saving like a few percent instead of what it actually looks like, but they're betting on you not actually paying attention to any of the prices. That's really what it comes down to. That being said, I bought some stuff. Nothing crazy. I did take advantage of it. I needed a handheld mic for when we go on locations. Planning something for next year for episode 200 of the podcast. By the way, new episode of Now You Made It Awkward podcast came out yesterday. I rant about Moana live action movies, and we talk about the end of the world because the Earth's magnetic field is failing because the poles are switching and the Earth is going to flip on its axis and we're all going to die. So if you're interested in that, go check out the podcast. I'm itching. Sorry, I gotta adjust. Also, Hanukkah's not a real holiday. It's bullshit. It's true, though. Well, it's about as true as can be proven currently. Well, it's going to be bad. Don't worry about it. As long as you realize it's going to be bad and there's nothing we can do about it, then it's fine. Right? Make the best of everything. There we go. Cleared that up. Okay. So, this is going to be interesting. So, we watched K-Pop Demon Hunters last Sunday. Great movie, by the way. Like, very old school Disney movie, realistically. Like, the story, the plot is paper thin, but the message is like big neon sign. The songs are all great and catchy because it's K-pop, which is great. And it's animated like it's a anime. So I was like, oh, okay. So this was targeted directly at people like me, which is weird, but it's fantastic. So this song, Your Idol, is like one of the final finishing numbers of the movie. And it was from the Saja Boys, which are the bad guys, quote unquote. I went to Kohl's this way. Oh, well, because it's Black Friday season, Trisha. Black Friday started 2.5 weeks ago. So Cyber Monday is pointless. Don't even worry about Cyber Monday. So when online shopping wasn't mainstream, Cyber Monday made sense. Now it's like it's stupid. It's Cyber Monday week. It's Amazon Prime week. It's Black Friday month. It's stupid. Go buy things you actually need to survive instead of just the junk you normally wouldn't buy because you're just going to return it anyways. People buy and return so much stuff. Like, I swear to God, it's a sport. It's like hunting for some people. It's like, look, I don't really go anywhere or do anything, but I can buy a whole bunch of crap, look at it in the box and go, that was nice, and then return it the next day or 2 days later, whatever. Amazon takes everything back, so who cares? But it's true. It's like, and this is going to be stereotypical, bored housewives literally just buy hundreds, if not thousands of dollars worth of shit they don't need just to buy it and not have to leave the house. And then there's some weird dopamine reaction of whenever they get it, they open it, they look at it and go, yeah. And then they put it back in the box and then take it to the Amazon return store. It's like, why did you buy it? It's like, what is all this shit? Like, what was the point of this? Yeah. We had Black Friday all week, and we had Thanksgiving in October. Well, yeah, but Canadian Thanksgiving's not real. One of the ladies at there you go again, capitalize the crop because you're using it as a noun. talking about how she gets a TV after the Super Bowl because super cheap because people have bought them to watch the game and then return them to Best Buy. That is very true. That is actually very true that people do that shit. Used to be Rent-A-Center. Now it's whatever. But also, like, TVs are getting cheaper and cheaper, so why bother? You know, if you want a 90-inch TV, they cost as much as a 70-inch TV 2 years ago. I mean, like, what size TV did I get my parents? I think it's like a 40 or something like that. You know, small-ish, but like it was stupid cheap. Not a name brand, but it was stupid cheap. Either way, going back to Bass Gang. So once again, that was a boy band, a Korean boy band. So it's not going to be very bassy, but they're going to do this. So now that I've seen the movie, I can go watch all of the a cappella people who've done covers of all the songs. We've already done Golden at least once, which was great. But the final song of the movie is fantastic. So. Contains flashing lights. Yeah, but capitalize it because otherwise it sounds like you're a typo. The Crop. It's a place. It's a place and a thing that is happening. It's a proper noun. Capitalize it.
Keeping you in check, keeping you obsessed. Play me on repeat, I'm the beat in your head. Anytime it hurts, play another verse. I can be your sanctuary. No, I'm the only one right now. I will love you more when it all burns down. More than power, more than gold. Yeah, you gave me your heart, now I'm here for your soul. I'm the only one who loves your sins. Feel the way my voice gets underneath your skin. Listen, cause I'm preaching to the choir. Can I get the mic a little higher? Give me your desire. I can be the star you rely on. Yeah, you're lost in the place that you can't look away. Don't you know I'm here to save you? Now we're running wild. Yeah, I'm all you need. I'ma be your idol.
So the face paint they're doing is somewhere between like a just almost kind of standard tribal, but also supposed to be like the demon patterns from the movie. Would have been better if they just did that and threw in some contacts, realistically. Typo Queen is a thing again. Maybe. I don't have that button anymore.
Running with the gang, shout my name, yeah, I'm your idol. Thank you for the pain, cause it's got me going viral. Yeah, always been a dreamer, make you a believer. I keep you alive, you're only idol. Don't let it show, keep it all inside. The pain and the shame, keep it out of sight. Your obsession, feeds our connection. So tonight, give me all your attention. I'm the only one who loves your sins. Feel the way my voice gets underneath your skin. Listen, cause I'm preaching to the choir. Can I get the mic a little higher? Give me your desire. I can be the star you rely on. Yeah, you're lost in the place that you can't look away. Don't you know I'm here to save you? Now we're running wild. Yeah, I'm all you need. I'ma be your idol. Live it in your mind now. Too late.
Okay, I like the what do they call that? Can't remember. Either way, sorry. Alcohol's kicking in and brain is slowing down. Yeah, Will just up and left. By the way, they are doing a really good job at this. I was worried they were going to do like too much bass, but they're integrating it well and keeping all the high notes from the song that are supposed to be there anyways. Because once again, K-pop, you got to do some ridiculous stuff. The only thing I kind of wish they did was go a bit more in the costume, because the characters of the Saja Boys were very, very anime and very, very unique. And I say anime because, yeah, they look more like anime characters, given that they're also Korean. So, you know, split the difference on that one. But also, it is kind of sad because they could have got a fifth. Like, they could have definitely got someone else to fill in and actually had all five.
Thank you all so much for watching our cover of Your Idol. Huge shout out to JP Warner for producing the unbelievable backing track, as well as bringing it home with mixing and mastering. If you like...
See, like, the actual animated version there is pretty cool. It's all, like, in this day and age with AI stuff, they shouldn't even need to do these music videos. Like, you could just do real, well, not quick, but they could do it. They could just make animated versions of the song with their own versions of their characters. I would do it. Yep. That was a different time, different place. It is just weird to think how long this channel has been around, realistically. Because I never think about it. It feels like it's only been a couple years, but no, it's only been a couple years for the podcast. This one was predated that by a couple years at least. I think we're at, what, 5 years? Bit over 5 years now? Ugh. Oh, there we go. I fluffed my pillow earlier in the dryer, so hoping to sleep with some nice neck support tonight. Okay. Either way, that's pretty cool. Let me go check out. I'm trying to remember if they did any other ones from K-pop Demon Hunters. Have they really done that few? Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay. Oh, nope. I didn't want to start song over. All right. I'm going to push this one back a little bit. There we go. Yeah, since I don't know what's going to go on with that one, so I want to push it back a little bit. Because the main thing is that and I don't know if it has anything to do with that, but I wanted to react to, like, because Matthias does, like, a lot of TV show themes or movie themes, but the teaser trailer for season 5 of Stranger Things featured Queen. You know, we did Queen is a dangerous thing to poke at on this channel. You know, so I was like, oh, look, we listened to a song that's literally never been released until right now. Blocks the whole damn stream. Yeah, sucks. 2020. Yeah. Speaking of Al, I know it says AI, but it always looks like Al. That's funny. Well, you know, the crazy part is some of these videos are getting so good that if you're not paying really close attention, you will miss that they are fake. Like earlier, one of my co-hosts sent a video. He's like, man, check out this awesome video. This dude racing a bike around a track. And he does this crazy move where he clearly goes wrong, and his inside leg gets stretched out really far, and he like uses it to kind of balance himself. Then he turns the bike the other way, going the opposite corner, pulls that foot back in. I was like, how did he do that without having his foot just completely like shredded, first of all? And then I was like, I mean, that's a crazy move. That dude must have been hurt. And then I go back and I look at it, and I'm like, wait a minute, something doesn't look right. And then I looked at the comments. It's like, hey, this is fake. watch the guy's shoes. And yeah, sure enough, he goes from wearing basically like Chuck Taylors to riding boots. Like, and it changes while his foot is moving from the pavement to the bike. I was like, oh yeah. So, got to be careful with some of this stuff. Like, one of the things I was poking around at, looking at maybe react to, was a whole bunch of Sora 2 videos that people have made that are a bit wonky. I need to move this over here so I stop messing with it. Where's the other one? I don't know how to find that. There's a lot of it. All right, either way. So, Catherine Pretty, Frightening Machines. Maybe this is about AI. That'd be funny. All right, let's see. We're in 4x3. All right. Filmed by Maddie Devison.
Seems things have taken a turn. All these levers and systems won't do as they're told anymore. I'm having to learn that these frightening machines aren't as tough as they seem, and I'm losing sleep. It's so hard to keep from falling apart at the seams. This was once such a team, now I'm calling out for a sign that this body's still mine after all.
Huh. That was an interesting line. Calling for a sign that this body is still mine after all. Oh, that's creepy. Whole pile of stuff there. Let's see. What do we got? It seems like a film reel, a very large power outlet, a lot of conduit. All kinds of just random junk. But it looks like it's probably some type of multi-plug connector there. Hard to tell.
Strip down this engine for parts. I have to confess it's a bit of a mess, but still, every morning it starts. I have clung to what's left and discarded the rest. All the feeling fades. Oh, the space remains. I'm falling apart at the seams. Oh, I'd never have dreamed I'd be calling out for a sign that this body's still mine after all. I'm betrayed by this thing I can't change. The passenger at my own wheel. It's hard to be tied.
Passenger of my own what?
Can't change. The passenger at my own wheel. It's hard to be tied.
Is it passenger of my own whim? But she's saying weem. I'm not sure. Please tell me the lyrics. That'll make my life easy. Yay. Okay. Oh, a passenger at my own wheel. Oh, okay. Yeah, that did not sound like wheels. There was no L.
To a body that tried to erase what I needed to feel. Like a just needed to take time to heal.
There's a saw blade in there. Damn, new album will be out till March 6th. That's a long time. 4 months, man. Pretty cool song, though. Though it does feel like a lot of people are doing things in this vein right now. Is that just me? Excuse me. Christmas Mandela effects. Ooh. Ooh. Leave that there. Okay. We'll come back to that. That might be worth poking at. All right. By the way, I don't know about you guys. Mandela effects, there's always something in my feed about them because I'm always interested. I keep seeing this guy in my reels, and he's like, guys, a new 90s or a new Gen X Mandela effect has popped up. And and instead of like saying what it is, he like starts asking questions, and he's doing like isn't that weird? Like a certain somebody does whenever they say like they've gotten some interesting new information about a certain thing, and then they talk like this the whole time. Like that. Sorry. Either way, and like half of them, they're not Mandela effects. It's just like, no, that's not a Mandela effect. You're just like, hey, remember this thing that I misremembered? Yeah, either way. Okay, so let's go check this out because it's a cover. It's an AI soul cover of Alive from Pearl Jam, and I'm interested. Nice bass riff.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Son, she said, have I got a little story for you? Well, you thought was your daddy was nothing but a while you were sitting home alone at age 13. Your real daddy was dying. Sorry you didn't see him, but I'm glad we talked. I'm still alive. Hey, I'm still alive. Hey, I'm still alive. While she walked slowly across a young man's room.
All right. So I liked what the chorus did, but I'm not sure about the verses. I think like it almost feels like it's going a little too hard in the verses. And that's kind of been my feeling about this third album he's worked on. I guess he's put it together by now. That a lot of the songs, they're not hitting like the first two albums did. Like, I don't know if he's rushing or something's a little bit different, or he got into a different feeling for it. Like, some of the songs, it's just too much of a change. Like, parts will be good, but the entire song won't be good. The first two albums I can listen to, with the exception of like 2 songs, or I'm just like skip, But I started listening to the third one, which I believe this is on, but I haven't heard this yet. Yeah, and I was like, this is okay.
She said, I'm ready for you. Why I can't remember anything to this very day. Except for the look, oh, you know where. Now I can't see. I
Sally.
just stand. I'm still alive. Hey, I'm still alive. Hey, I'm still alive. Hey, something wrong, she said. Well, of course there is. You're still alive, she said. Oh, and do I deserve to be? Is that the question? And if so, who answers? Who answers? Oh, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice. Sorry, I'm over here pulling up other songs while I was thinking about it. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. That was okay. I don't know if it worked. I think it changed the energy of the song too much, in my opinion. But it was okay. All right, so I'm pulling things up over here real quick because I was talking about them. So we've got a couple of covers from K-Pop Demon Hunters while we're here. Yes, hi, Sally. Also, hi, Val Prime. I saw you sneak in there. And no, we haven't gotten to late as hell yet. We started at 8:15. Okay, so I'm going to go with Golden first because we have heard several covers of Golden. By the way, this song from this movie has gotten big enough they're just playing it on normal top 40 stations at this point. So, and yes, it is technically performed by actual K-pop artists for the most part. Actually, the funny part is in the movie, the artist was featured as well. I think it was Twice is the name of the band. The song before that, that was Catherine Pretty. I just closed it. Dang it. Catherine Pretty, Frightening Machines. That's what that was. Okay, sorry. Wait, do you mean the song we listened to before that or a previous song that we listened to from him? Because that's a different thing entirely. All right. All right, so Madeline Bailey covering Golden from K-Pop Demon Hunters. I think we've listened to Madeline Bailey before. So this was like, yeah, okay.
I was a ghost, I was alone. 두어진 길 속에 given the throne, I didn't know how to believe I was a queen that I meant to be. Lived two lives trying to play both sides, but I couldn't find my own place. Called the problem child, cause I got too wild. But now that's how I'm getting paid. 끝없이 on stage, I'm done hiding. Now I'm shining like I'm born to be. We're dreaming hard, we came so far. Now I believe we're going up inside the moment. You know together we're glowing. We're gonna be golden. Oh, up without voices. You wanna catch us so I'm them. We're gonna be golden. No, I'm done.
got that vibrato way up there. So the hard part about this song is obviously the ridiculous high notes. But also the funny part is I didn't realize it in hearing the song out of context. It's actually a 3-part or 3 singers in it. Because it doesn't sound like it because we only hear singular people sing it. But yeah, actually the high note is actually a part of the plot. Whatever. Watch the movie. It's good. Trust me.
Waited so long to break these walls down, to wake up and feel like me. Put these patterns all in the past now, and finally live like the girl they all see. No more hiding, I'm shining like I'm born to be. 'Cause we are hunters, voices strong.
It just ended so abruptly. It's like, just stop. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Though the funny part is, like, she can't do. Her voice can't do the gymnastics that is quite required for that. But then again, most people can't. Like, I sent you guys between, I think it was Laura and Denise, or one. I sent you the video of, I don't know if it was auditions or what, but it was like, you know, you see all the people sitting there and they got their numbers on. It's almost like it's America's Got Talent situation. But just that Korean chick just up and sings this song just out of nowhere, like as an audition, but in the room with everyone else. They don't like go anywhere to do anything. She's like stands up and just does. Actually, I don't even know if she stood up. I think she just did it sitting. And it's like, holy shit. Then again, it might have also been the chick who sings it in the first place. So the one tricky part about the movie is that they have the voice actors and then they have the singing voices. And only one, I think if I recall correctly, only one person actually does both for a singular scene, where the speaking voice actor sang a part, and then the rest of the movie is somebody else singing. But that person is also a K-pop person, so it is what it is. Okay, so I saw this, but once again, hadn't watched the movie yet, so didn't want to watch it. So Corvix, who can hit those notes, this will be interesting. So this is the song, What It Sounds Like. So this is going to be interesting. Epic version. Is it going to be dark epic, or is it just going to be like in the same vibe? It's like, it is Corvix, so let's see. Okay, yes. Containing strobes.
Nothing but the truth now. Nothing but the proof of what I am. The worst of what I came from. Patterns I'm ashamed of. Things that even I don't understand. I tried to fix it, I tried to fight it. My head was twisted, my heart divided, my lies all collided. I don't know why I didn't trust you to be on my side. I broke into a million pieces and I can't go back, but now I'm seeing all the beauty in the broken glass. The scars are part of me, darkness and harmony. My voice without the lies, this is what
Nice. Sorry. I like the low and high low layered vocals because that matters. Phlegm.
We're rising, defiant, shouting in the quiet. You're not alone. We listen to the demons, we let them get between us. But none of us are out here on our own. So we were cowards, so we were liars. So we're not heroes, we're still survivors. The dreamers, the fighters, no lying. I'm tired, but dive in the fire and I'll be right here by your side. We've broken to a million pieces and we can't go back. But now we're seeing all the beauty in the broken glass. The sky's a part of me, darkness and harmony. My voice without the lies, this is what it sounds like. Why do we cover up the colors stuck inside our head? Get up and let the jagged edges meet the light instead. Show me what's underneath, I'll find your harmony. Feelings and undefined, this is what it sounds like.
Well, it's not totally dark, but I mean it's almost matching the vibe of the movie, though the beat is a little off. I don't know how to describe it. Like it's not quite there, but also like the music is overpowering the vocals, and the vocals are like the super important part of the song, like in the plot wise.
This is what it sounds like. This is what it sounds like. This is what it sounds like. We've broken to a million pieces and we can't go back. But now we're seeing all the beauty in the broken glass. The sky's a part of me, darkness and harmony. My voice without the lies, this is what it sounds like. Why do we cover up the colors stuck inside our head? Get up and let the jagged edges meet the light instead. Show me what's underneath, I'll find your harmony. Feelings and undefined, this is what it sounds like. My voice without the lies, this is what it sounds like. Feelings and undefined, this is what it sounds like. Truth out the all this time, our voices all combined. When darkness meets the light, this is what it sounds like. I've broken to a
Nice.
million pieces and I can't go back. But now I'm seeing all the beauty in the broken glass. The scars are part of me, darkness and harmony. My voice without the
That was slow. See, now I can go watch Tommy's cover of Golden and then everything else. I can finally get through all these things. Uh-oh. That's not good. Either way, that was fantastic. For what it was, yes. Not as good as the original. I'm just going to say that. Oh, cool. Colm actually has one with himself and a dog. So definitely have to check that one out because I don't know how Colm's voice is going to work for that one. Either way. Yeah, definitely looks like the same studio space in a warehouse, if I had to guess. I assume that they're always shot in the same place. Hold on. The only thing I could say is that, like, there was a little too much rhythm, I guess. I'm not sure how to say it. Okay. Once again, Great movie, great music. Seeing if there was anything. Oh, nice lyrics. Good. Editor Vixen Visions, Corvix. Okay. I'm just seeing. You put the tags here instead of in the tag section. That's funny. Okay, that was cool. Wait, most underrated K-pop Demon Hunter song. Which one does that? Can't be this one.
I broke into a million.
That song is not underrated. You got wait, okay, underrated maybe, but it's like the main song, and it actually brings in bits and pieces of songs throughout the whole movie to make it happen. It's the crescendo, as it were. Okay, so let's go check this out. So once again, Corvix featured in this one. So Stranger Things 5, The Final Countdown, epic cover featuring Corvix from Matthias Fritsch. I don't know how to say that name. All right, let's see here. All right. That's from 4. Oh, it's actually The Final Countdown. Okay, I didn't expect that.
We're leaving together, but still it's farewell. And maybe we'll come back to earth, who can tell? I guess there is no one to blame. We're leaving ground. Will things ever be the same again? It's the final countdown. The final
That's a little different.
It's the final countdown. The final
Yeah, right. I mean, I didn't get the day off before or after. And both days sucked, but for completely different reasons. Day before was, well, it was bad. It was a bad day. And then yesterday was just stupid. Today was also stupid. So I don't know what's going on with my company right now. There's a lot of people in management without their heads screwed on tight, apparently.
We're heading for Venus, and still we stand tall. 'Cause maybe they've seen
How did they do that? Sorry, I'm scrolling through covers, K-pop Demon Hunter stuff. Which, by the way, Jonathan Young basically did the entire movie. As I'm scrolling, I was like, oh, that tracks, but I don't know if I want to hear metal versions of all those songs. I like them how they are. I don't know if I want that. Okay, I was joking when I said I wanted to see people actually dress up, but there we go. Oh, wow, they did a full performance of Soda Pop. That's funny. That is very funny. Oh, interesting. Some people have flip-flopped some of the songs between the Saja Boys and Huntrix. That's funny. Okay, wait. Rayon cover. Okay. All right, so that's it for everything we wanted to do there. So it is getting slightly late on a Saturday. So let's go ahead and do our mini verses here because, well, we already took a poll on it earlier, but some people have never heard either version of the song and we listened to a cover of it. So we're going to actually do them back to back. Oh, sorry, hold on. We're actually been closed on Thanksgiving since COVID. What? Oh, sorry, misread that. At least something good came out of it. Yeah, a lot of stores here basically shut down for the most part. I mean, like some grocery stores will be open in the morning for, whatever, and then they shut down at like 11 or 12 and then, close up. But a lot of places are just flat out closed now on Thanksgiving, which is good, actually. I prefer that. Okay. Yeah, we don't need snow. Well, snow's okay. We don't need ice. Let it snow and then let it thaw and then go away instead of whatever. Okay, so if you weren't here earlier, which isn't a lot of you, but some of you, we listened to a cover of How Do I Live. That's how we started it. And we talked about the fact that there were two women who put out the song at the same time. One went to just mainstream music. The other one was part of a movie soundtrack, and a major movie soundtrack at that. And that would be the Trisha Yearwood version. And I feel like more people knew the Trisha Yearwood version over the Leanne Rimes version. So we're going to listen to them back to back, and then you guys can tell me in the chat once again which one you prefer of the two. But I'm not going to start with the Trisha version. I'm going to start with the Leanne Rimes version. Now, mind you, these are not from specific soundtracks, so I'm hoping that they're non-modified or like remasters or something. So I'm going to start with the Leanne Rimes version. And we'll see if the stream gets shut down. I would like to point out that the songs are actually different lengths. One is 4:28 and the other one is 4:02. So 26 seconds.
How do I get through a night without you? If I had to live without you, what kind of life would that be? Oh, I need you in my arms, need you to hold. You're my world, my heart, my soul. If you ever leave, well, baby, you would take away everything good in my life. And tell me now, how do I live without you? I want to know. How do I breathe without you? If you ever go, how do I ever survive? How do I, oh, how do I live without you? There'd be no sun in my sky.
I would like to point out she says leave, not live.
There'd be no world left for me, and I
backing track too. Yeah. Okay, so that's the Leanne version. No, very quickly before the copyrights catch up.
How do I
Something sounded different there.
get through one night without you? If I had to live without you, what kind of life would that be? Oh, and I need you in my arms, need you to hold.
This sounds different.
You're my world, my heart, my soul. If you ever leave, baby, you would take away everything good in my life.
Hold on. This is different. See, part of me wondered if there would be a difference between her version and the soundtrack version, because this sounds different. And I don't know why. Does anybody else hear that? Like, no, not the voice sounds different. The overall song. Hold on. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm going to pull up. Okay, so I'm not going to show it, but I'm going to play it because you guys will hear it anyways. Let's see. Maybe I'm crazy.
How do I get through one night without you? If I had to live without you, what kind of life would that be? Oh, and I need you in my arms, need you to hold. You're my world, my heart, my soul.
Am I crazy or does this sound different than what we just heard?
Baby, you would take away everything good in my life. Without you.
What? Okay, hold on. So this is okay. So this one is from the music video, the one I've got playing over here. So that's at 1:03. This one's at 56, so or 59 seconds. Hold on.
Without you,
Maybe it's the same.
there'd be no sun in
Weird.
my sky. There would be no love in my life. There'd be no world left for me and I. Baby, I don't know what I would do. I'd be lost if I lost you.
By the way, this is 100% getting shut down by UMG.
If you ever leave, baby, you would take away everything real in my life. And tell me now, how do I live without you? I want to know, how do I breathe without you? If you ever go, how do I ever survive? How do I, oh, how do I
Honestly, don't think so. But saxophone solo in the middle, which I'm pretty sure the Leanne Rimes version didn't have. What's weird is like maybe I did hear the Leanne Rimes version more often because like my brain is like, this is not what the song sounded like. I don't know.
If you ever leave, baby, you would take away everything. Need you with me, baby, 'cause you know that you're everything good in my life. And tell me now, how do I live without you? I want to know, how do I breathe without you? If you ever go, how do I ever survive? How do I, oh, how do I live? How do I live without you, baby?
Oh, great. I will say that I'm cemented in my opinion that Leanne Rimes' version was better. Also, I didn't realize I was misspelling her name all this time. Yeah, no, I saw her coming back in a new project the other day, but in an acting form. And she's been out of the limelight for a while, but like the only thing I can say is because I think this was on her first or second album. It might have been her second album when she had grown up a bit more, but the main difference I can feel is that Leanne's version is definitely more country feeling, at least, and Trisha's is more pop coded because you'd have to have it far more of a pop song for a movie soundtrack, which is what ultimately happened. So I could see that they wouldn't put Leanne's version in Con Air, but there's probably an alternate universe where it did happen. But yeah, no, that's that. Like I said, I'm cemented in my opinion on that. I think we were mostly, I mean, the actual poll, oddly enough, was 50-50. But now that more people have heard it, who possibly didn't hear it before, has anybody's opinion changed, or has anyone really you prefer Trisha's version? Well, you're biased. You're biased. Having to share a name, with Mrs. Garth Brooks. Yeah. Even the wifey said Leanne Rimes version, which leads me to believe that out of context, I believe I've actually heard Leanne's more, which is why Trisha's version sounded so foreign. I was like, wait a minute. I don't even remember that song having a saxophone solo in it. I was like, what? I was like, there's no way I haven't heard it, because I remember seeing the music video over and over. And then the live performance version, maybe it's a little bit different. Well, it's okay to be wrong. It is okay, I guess. We'll say the music videos are probably significantly different. But I do got to wonder, what was the... the other thing I was going to say is, like, Trisha was massively established at that point. Leanne was only on her second album and still a teenager. Vocal cords still doing the growing and thing. So, I mean, it'd be interesting to hear it now. You know what I mean? How am I supposed to live without you? Yeah, I guess so. Also, one thing I wasn't listening for, did Trisha say live, or did it sound more like live, or does she also go with the, like, leave sound? How do I leave without you? You know what I mean? I'm sure there are. I'm sure there's AI mashups. But either way, I'm just enjoying looking at Leanne Rimes right there. Definitely a huge crush from Teenage Shoki. Of course, Trisha Yearwood was also hot too. So I mean, there's that. So whatevers. Abusing Sora 2.0. Okay. Just waiting for the inevitable stream to get shut down here in a minute. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say I was going to poke around and watch some shorts here, but no, I don't think I will. Not this time, because it's just weird. Oh, yeah, that was a great song. I forget what the song was, but that was a really good song. That was years ago. It sounded like live instead of leave. Yeah. Irony, Leanne sounded like she's British. How do I leave? Yeah. It sounded like... Okay. How am I supposed to live without you? That song, I'm not entirely certain. Oh, my neck is stiff. Toy what? No. Okay. Terribly translated toys. Also, guys, once again, I said it earlier. Want to, change things up. Not just do music. Obviously, I want to do some more Till We Ain't Strangers Anymore. Oh, yeah, that one. Yep. That was a good one. That was a long time ago. What was that, like 2002 or something? Yeah, same with Luke Evans. Okay. Yeah, but I want to react to other things that will spark more discussion than just watching music video. So, whatever. You guys see more of the internet than I do. I've got a very narrow window of stuff. So, if there's some things out there that I should react to and or talk about or whatever, by all means, send it my way so we can check stuff out. Want to do more than just music videos, because good Lord, the copyright system is getting more and more absurd. If you haven't heard me talking about it already, like literally every day I wake up to new old streams getting shut down for songs that we did 3 years ago, and all of a sudden new copyright claims. It's like, yeah, no thank you. So it'd be more fun to actually sit and talk about things. I don't know if you know this. I talk a lot. It is what it is. Well, all the Patreon people know we're good at talking around here. Which I do need maybe tomorrow before we really start cracking into the decorating thing, which I don't really even want to do yet, but that's the wifey wants to. Maybe I'll come in here and put together the Patreon podcast for everybody, for those who have missed a few. Because I think tail end of October and definitely the majority of November's I need to edit and put out for you guys. And I have a regular podcast to get together for Monday, and then a bunch of other garbage. So it is what it is, guys. So I hope you guys did have a decent Thanksgiving. I know that we used to do multiple ones, and now we barely do one. It's like there's no time. Can't travel because I always have to work the day after. And, by the time the weekend rolls around, I also have to work, and it's just like don't want to get off work and then haul ass to go somewhere and whatever. We are doing Friendsgiving, basically a church tomorrow. I'm going to be baking for the first time in a while. I mean, loosely considered baking, but baking instead of smoking something, because I don't feel like it, and meat has gotten very expensive. So either way. Yeah, right. Exactly, Sally. Exactly. So, hope you guys have a good night, a good rest of your weekend, and don't forget, rent is due tomorrow. I mean, John's already paid his because it's already December where he is. So, yeah, time travel. It's weird. Also, Foonicorn. By the way, if you didn't see my post on my Facebook page, literally they were giving away Foonicorns from the actual thing. Go over to my Shoki Reviews Facebook page. Go to the link. If you want a Foonicorn, they were giving them away. Literally just pay shipping. I bought a bunch because I want to customize some and or possibly sign and give some away to some of you guys. So we will figure that out. Patreon on Wednesday. Don't forget, it will be open to all levels of the Patreon. If you want to come join, do a 7-day free trial, whatever, and then join us for trivia night on Wednesday, by all means, come and do that. Very good. Yes, I know you did, Denise. I know you did. So, anyways, due dates are mere suggestions. I guess so. But anyways, guys, so remember, as always, it doesn't have to make sense. Burp is stuck. Just has to be loud. There we go. All right. Bye, guys.
Nothing but the truth now. Nothing but the proof of what I am. Worst of what I came from. Patterns I'm ashamed of. Things that even I don't understand. I try to fix it. I try to fight it. My head was twisting. My heart divided. My lies all collided. I don't know why I didn't trust you to be on my side. I broke into a million pieces.